Hello all, welcome. I am the Silent Twitch, as you all have known for a while. I don't know where to start this video. It's not a bad video, as you can see in the title. I just kind of wanted to come in here and say, I guess, thank you to all of those people who've been following the channel for, God, I don't even know how long. We have been around for forever. Actually, in fact, let's see, what's our oldest video on here? 7 years now. 7 years. We've been doing this. I don't know how to say thank you all to the community. 37 subscribers. I mean, it's still something to me. That I even have that many. Um, I wanted to take this time, to post, and well, I will be posting a video on Twitch and YouTube. Um, and to the Twitch followers, 131 of you, like you're amazing. You have no idea how awesome that is. Um, but I wanted to take a moment and say thank you to all of you. We've accomplished really so much throughout the 7 years. Now, to give yourself a little history about me, like every other YouTuber, Twitch streamer, I didn't start out big. Hell, I'm not even that big now. But I didn't start out with this YouTube channel. I had a different one that's long gone, that I had done way back when. But I'm making this video not only to say thank you, but to also announce a new era in both the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel. We've come from my freshman year of high school, I think. Let me see, 7 years ago. I would have been 20 when this channel. For all the videos that are still up, I would have been 20. So this was when I started this channel was a little bit before I started up my game studio. But I've been doing YouTube videos since I was, phew, like maybe 16, I want to say. Um, yeah, because this doesn't even have some of my oldest updates where I look really young. Um, so as far as it goes, uh, yeah, I wanted to take a second to say, we started this YouTube channel back. Technically, I think I started YouTube back when I was like 16 or 15, maybe 14, when I was a freshman in high school, and throughout high school till I started up my business, we had our first era of what I call the YouTube bliss, where I was one of those people who thought, oh, I'm going to make it big on this. I'm going to do all of this work. Everyone's going to know my name. That was back when I was more interested in the popularity. I had a group of friends back then. I call them my football buddies. That basically defined that era of my life for me. These guys were all guys who ended up in the military. They're all very good friends of mine, and they're all high school friends. We we started hanging out our sophomore year, and really, it just came together. They were amazing people. Each one of them had their own goals, but they all had plans for military service after high school, and didn't really not much else. Back then, believe it or not, so did I. I wanted to be an Army Ranger, even though I'm a little too chunky for that. Um, and after that era of my life, I hit what I call the game designer era. This is around the time that I started doing videos a little less frequently, and started working with my video game company. My new group of friends became the people who I hired. Many of you probably remember the era of Killtech Studio, when this kind of channel started. I think that's about when I started this channel really up at that point. Um, and we started doing YouTube videos and D&D series and so much more. Um, and it was a massive thing. But we also had everything else going on, and for 3 years, that really defined who I was. Um, the video game days were me, Paul, Brianna, and David, and then the rest of our group: Marcus, Alex, shoot, just to name a couple, uh, and so many more. We built up and started doing video games. We did really well for ourselves for a time. We got our names out there. A lot of them ended up going on to do pretty well, and they did shape this channel just as much. After that, I had what I call my middle days. Um, from November in 2017 to roughly at 2018. Um, probably, no, it would have been till about March or May. We had a mini era, is what I'm calling it. My third era. Well, actually, to be fair, I would say the third era started in March slash May of 2018 when I started college. That would be when I started running into my friends that I have today. Um, Many of you probably remember when me and Trent started talking and hanging out back in the day when we were playing CK2. When I was in community college still and still figuring everything out, me and Trent started getting really close and became good friends. And then we started up what is the different D&D series. Many of you probably remember the Timefuckers streams on Twitch for those who watch my Twitch stuff only. For those on YouTube, you probably recall the beginning of Grim Legacy, um, although that was much farther afterwards. From Trend came like Fraz, Cameron, Wolf, Fuka, and then we just started expanding more and more. Through my college days, we ended up gaining Cyrus, Miguel, Fell, Jacob, as you all know, Captain, Mitchie, Robert, Chaston, Maya, and so many more friends that most of you probably don't even recall, may not even recall. But every one of them shaped what I call my college era and changed me from this like grumpy man who was upset that his company he'd lost his company and had to basically start from scratch into who I am today. I wouldn't be the man I am today without this college era that I call it. And those of you who watched on Twitch and YouTube saw me evolve from this angry, very easily to anger, very uninterested in my content, and basically lacking. Well, content still lacks, but that's just because I don't do editing yet. Once I'm set up, we'll do editing. But yeah, we came from basically that kid who lost everything to the man I am today. Living on my own in Seattle, we're all set up now. It's not exactly the brightest day. It's actually kind of grungy out. Um, and now we're hitting into our newest era, what I call my working era, where you guys are seeing more content than ever. I mean, minus today, there's no stream going on right now. There might be a stream tonight, um, where we, assuming this goes live today on Thanksgiving, um, where YouTube content's going up on a regular basis, Twitch content going up on a regular basis. I'm working full time on top of that and doing two, three D&D sessions a week, two D&D sessions a week, on top of getting a third one set up and writing a book. Then this summer we've got our mead business popping back up, and we've got so much content prepared for the future. We're really seeing a inverse or a flux in our what is coming together. And I mean, I'm even now in a relationship, which I bet many of you have been watching my content for a long time know how bad I struggled with that for so long and how hard it was for me to form connections, given my own experience with my family. And honestly, we have come so far as a community and as a group. The Silent Guard was born like what 2 years ago officially. uh Everything has come together. We've played video games, we've conquered kingdoms, we've ran mercenary companies, we've invaded the stars, we've gone as far as playing through the entirety of the Dragon Age concept and series, although we've still got to finish that playthrough up eventually. um we have so much that we've gone through. 4 seasons of Minecraft with the guys. So much has come out and so much content. um, and I mean, honestly, I couldn't do it with what we're doing now without many of you. Um, I mean, shout out to like Pancake, DJ Coolmaster, Red Star. Shoot, there's so many of you that I could call out that have been like part of the YouTube channel forever, or part of the Twitch channel. Um, and those who are part of YouTube, I mean, I know some of my old game studio mates still follow this channel, and I can't say how much I owe the every one of you for what we've accomplished, from my D&D group, as I call it, to the D&D groups I hang out with now, from my game crew to my old football crew back in the days of high school. Um, I owe all of you so much and how much you've shaped me, and I wanted to tell you how much. I can't say how much I appreciate all of you. There's nothing I can do to show off, like in a way, how awesome you guys are. But I can say thank you. That if without all of you, this wouldn't be possible. We will one day see this channel hopefully explode. Hopefully the mead company will build up so that way you guys will be able to buy mead merch. Um, Hopefully one day we can, get have this all set up. Maybe 3 years from now, I'll have it set up with my own family. I mean, now that I'm in a relationship that's actually working out, who knows what the future holds. The point is to all this, we've built friends, we've built a family I didn't have growing up, and I truly cannot say how thankful I am to that. You are all amazing. Shout out to my D&D group who've stuck with me through some of the hardest of it now. Shout out to my game design group who saw me through and tried to make our dreams come true. I wish you all the best. And shout out to my old football crew from high school. I hope you all are doing amazing. And to all those friends in the future, thank you for joining us. For all those friends that are gone now, that no longer see us, thank you so much for what you did. And to those friends we have now, thank you for standing beside me. I want you all to know I will continue to be the pillar for all of your guys' lives as long as you'll have me, and I'll continue to help work with you guys, and hopefully you'll do the same with me. Now, that's my cheesy video. um, I'm gonna upload this here today and watch as the cringe begins. Um, and hopefully do some Twitch streaming tonight with the group. Stuff like that. We'll have some fun. We'll make some jokes, and we'll appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.